Welcome back. President Trump is set to take the stage in a major televised address to Congress after just 43 days in the White House.
Yeah, the president is expected to use his time to list his administration's biggest accomplishments and ultimately set a path moving forward. But with this trademark unpredictability and tendency to veer widely off script, all eyes are firmly on Washington.
For more, we're joined live in Washington, D.C. by former senior White House advisor under President Trump, Matt Mowers. Good morning. You should know this. How do you think he's going to frame his first 43 days in office?
Well, it's the start of keeping the promises he made on the campaign trail. Look, on the campaign trail, he said he was going to get tough on the southern border, make sure that was secure, protect Americans, cut down on illegal immigration. You've certainly seen that. In just the first month, you see a precipitous drop in attempts to cross the southern border. He's talked about the fact that he's going to protect girls' sports by ensuring that biological men could not compete in youth girls sports. He signed the executive order on that, and some of his guests are actually female athletes that are going to attend the address tonight. So he's certainly going to emphasize that. And he's also going to talk about how he's really keeping his promise to upend the system. You've got to remember that traditionally, presidents have been elected to change policy. Donald Trump was elected in large part to actually change the system, and he's certainly been doing that for his first month, and I'd expect you're going to hear quite a bit about that tonight.
Matt, these performances can often be quite performative. We know that Donald Trump is the ultimate political showman. What do you expect the mood to be like in the room, and how do you think he will perform?
He's going to perform well. I mean, if you look back to his first address to a joint Congress, essentially the same speech in 2017, you actually had even some of his critics say that it was a bit of a high watermark for him. He came across very presidential, talked in really optimistic tones for the future of the country. He also has a very similar political dynamic right now. You have Republicans, his own party, who control both houses of Congress. So those who are in the room are largely going to be receptive. Also doesn't hurt the fact that those who are not his biggest fans have decided they're actually going to sit out the speech and not even show up. And so I think those who are there are going to be pretty receptive to what he's saying.
Just quickly on Ukraine, we saw the strong meeting in the White House. We've now seen Zelensky talk about Trump's strong leadership. What do you think he'll say on Ukraine today?
I mean, look, you're going to see him recommit to what he's been saying, which is he wants to see a peaceful resolution. President Trump believes that's in the best interest of the United States, it's in the best interest of Ukraine, and it's in the best interest of the people of Russia. I think all of us believe that we need to get to a point where there's not endless and needless continued killing. And that's what President Trump's said he's going to advocate for. He certainly spoke about on Friday during that Oval Office meeting with President Zelensky, and I expect he's going to continue to talk about tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm sure we can expect to see all of those topics, and as unedifying and as terrifying as that meeting was in the Oval Office just a few days ago, he's got what he wants, hasn't he? Europe has now come to the table. They've wrapped their arms around Ukraine and they have pledged more money as well. So we'll wait and see what happens. Thanks for your time this morning, Matt.
Well, as he said the other day, I'm a deal maker.
Yep.
I get deals done. 7 News will have live coverage of President Trump's address to the American people today from 1 p.m. Eastern.